basketball tournament post-game conference. Here with us now is the Hawks of University of Maryland Eastern Shore with head coach Cleo Hill Jr. with players Keetron Casey Shaw. Did I say that right? Keetron? And Evan Johnson. We will begin opening remarks with Coach Hill, followed by questions from the media.
First, I'd like to congratulate Coach Rob and Norfolk State, his staff, and his team. They played a great game. There were some things that we tried to do well that we didn't, and some things we actually did well. But give them credit. Number one seed, the home team, they took care of business at home in game one.
Any questions?
Coach, as you started to turn this around mid-season, games were getting closer, teams playing better, but you said execution down the stretch wasn't what you wanted it to be. But tonight it looked like you guys executed, kept the turnover to a minimum. How pleased were you with just the game plan being executed?
On the offense, I've been very pleased. I thought there were some things that we did better tonight than we've done all year. I don't think we've had 16 assists all year. We didn't turn the ball over. We had 7 turnovers. I don't have a stat sheet.
8.
And we moved the ball. We got guys touches, the ball swing from left to right, got it to the corner, some things we wanted to do. Our motion offense did well, so I thought we did some good things. I think execution-wise, defensively, is where we faltered. They had 44 points in the paint. We did do a good job on Moore. We wanted to stop him from getting to the free throw line and just getting free and getting a lot of field goal attempts. They made up for that for points in the paint with 44. So if there was anything that we faltered on execution-wise, it was baseline rotation, guard rotation.
Coach, was there anything else you saw differently from when you played the Norfolk State in the regular season that y'all wanted to capitalize on?
Yeah, we turned the ball over a lot. We had a lot of live ball turnovers down in Princess Anne. I think down here in Norfolk, the first game, I think that was our first conference game, and they just jumped on us with the start of 2025. So, but I thought the second game in Princess Anne, there were some things, like I said, turnovers, and we kind of let Moore get free. We thought he got down the lane with ease in Princess Anne, and we wanted to stop that. So I thought we did a good job on that in the first game.
Having your last collegiate game obviously go out on a bang with 22 points and really kept the Hawks in it when, maybe Norfolk was about to make a run to put things away. Talk about your game and what you saw there.
I feel like I put the team in jeopardy early, getting in foul trouble. I know how to get my team clicking on all cylinders, and to see that we got to a slow start, I feel like that was a minor setback to the game. But as I came back in the game, I left it all out there on the court. Played as hard as I could, try to make some history out there for the program, but I left it all out there.
This is for Mr. Shaw. I'm not sure if you're going by Keetron or KC. First year for you at UMES and at the D1 level, you had a really big year. Just talk about what it's been like, taking this ride with Coach Hill, where you came from to now, and then just what has years been like for you?
I'll say it's definitely been great. Freshman year winning the CIAA championship, second year losing the first round, and third year losing the first round again. But I can definitely say I've matured more and become a better ball player with Coach Hill. He trusted me since day one when I got to Winston, and we've just been rocking since. So,
Coach, you're a veteran coach, but this was your first time at the MEAC tournament. What did you learn from a game like this?
I was excited. After our last game in Del State, my attention just got locked in on the tournament because I haven't even visited the MEAC tournament, being in the CIAA. But I thought they did a great job at the banquet. I thought it was very well put together. I thought it was organized. I thought the student athletes were engaged. So I thought that was great. And today, just looking at the atmosphere, it was in Norfolk, the home team, but I thought the atmosphere was great. Everything was put together very well. Really pleased with what I saw.
I'm sorry. Yeah, for everybody, you all put a lot of pressure on Norfolk from 3-point range. That got y'all into the game, especially in that second half. Talk about that, how that nearly worked out for you.
Yeah, I didn't tell the guys. I didn't tell them. I did tell my coaching staff. Just watching how they play and watching how we play, I thought with 2 minutes to go, if we had hit 10 3-pointers, we would be in the basketball game. And we ended up hitting 11 and I think down 6 with 50 seconds to go. So I thought that was going to be the key. So in our motion offense, against man and motion offense against zone, we thought they would pay some attention to Chris. And these two guys would get free along with Perkins and Bailey. So it turned out that we were in the game, just not enough on the defensive end.
Casey, we know what you can do in terms of scoring, but it seemed like your core vision was really locked in, especially in that fourth quarter. What clicked for you in terms of facilitating, especially the guys like Johnson were going off here today in terms of three-point shooting?
Wait, ask it again?
What clicked for you in terms of facilitating the ball here today?
Mainly, like, one thing I said in the timeout was basically just tell my team to have confidence. So I was just going to make my reads and trust my guys, and that's what I've been doing all year. You know, the scout report is big and heavy on me, so one thing my Coach B, told me is just always trust my guys. So that was a big thing that I always did, was just trust my guys, and told them in the huddle, just have confidence. It don't matter, just shoot it. I believe in you.
This is for Coach Hill. I asked Coach, Shaw. I talked to Shaw about you, but talk about him and his development and what you've seen from him this year. You know, he's kind of like the third option last year, and he's like, clearly one of your big guns this year. And then also, how do you plan to build on this? Obviously, you know how to recruit. You've been able to get talented players, play at a level above. But Princess Anne isn't South Beach. How are you, going to be able to build this, looking out and build on this year that you guys have had?
Princess Anne is a great city. It's a great city.
Very great city. Very great city.
Yes, it is. I think for KC, bringing him to Winston-Salem State as a freshman, we saw athletic ability. I think over his 2 years, I thought he improved offensively. He did a lot of work over the summer. I got to be honest and say I didn't quite see this offense coming. I thought it could get there, but I think during the summer months, and even once we started working out, I thought he was one of the ones that was really a gem right early on. So credit to him and what he's done over the summer, and credit to him what he's done during the year. We plan on recruiting heavily, and we'll definitely be bouncing back next year.
Evan, you alluded to you got into some foul trouble and you wanted to come back and have a big three-point shooting performance that you did, especially in that fourth quarter. What were you telling yourself? What were your teammates telling you during those moments that you were getting the foul trouble and that you had to focus on?
First off, my teammates came to me telling me to still stay locked into the game. That's something I've been big on since I got to college, is working on my mental and always staying locked in. And I know that's what my teammates count on me for, is to be mentally locked in. So I didn't allow myself to, when I got in foul trouble, to check out. I knew I still had a job to do. There was still time left on the clock, and I had to come in and showcase my abilities.
Yeah, it means shoot the damn ball. That's what it means. That's what it means.
I have a question. So Coach, how would this experience in this tournament kind of help you for next season in terms of like development, growth, what your team learned from this whole experience?
Yeah, well, personally, I got a chance to really feel the atmosphere of the league, kind of see the tendencies of teams and coaches, what they like to do. A very, very talented league, but more physical than I thought. Between the 3, 4s, and 5, the guys are pretty strong, pretty physical. So that'll change some things the way I do some recruiting. But all the coaches were super prepared, and all the teams played really, really hard. A lot of good actions, a lot of good philosophies from all the teams. So I was, not surprised, but you don't really get a feel of it until you're in the heat of the moment and watching film. But these two guys, helped me out a lot. Got us out of some jams. Just didn't quite have enough to finish a lot of games. Some of that's just newness to the league. All of the players are new to the league, and all of us as coaches are new to the league. So we'll be better for it next year.
This is the final question.
For Coach Hill and Mr. Shaw, you talk about the experience at playing in the MEAC. Talk about compare playing in the MEAC with playing and coaching in the CIAA. I don't know if it's maybe a little early to ask that yet, but I'll try it anyway. Both of you.
What was the question again?
Compare the experience of playing in the CIAA tournament with playing in the MEAC tournament.
I mean, I would say it was just a lot. I would say first game from last year was just more fans. I mean, to me, it's kind of the same HBCU type of thing. But yeah, I would just say more fans for real. But when my freshman year, when we was in the championship, it was kind of the same amount of fans last today. But yeah, it's just basically CI. I feel like it's just based off like your rounds or what time you played. Like when we lost last year, we had like what was it, 10 o'clock game? Yeah, so it wasn't nobody there for real. You know what I'm saying? But definitely was a lot of fans out there today, and definitely mainly it's probably because Norfolk, they're the home team, but there was a lot of great fans there today.
Yeah, I think it's pretty similar. There are a lot of good coaches in this league. There are a lot of good coaches in the CIAA as well. Both teams have a lot of athletes, a lot of guys that can score the basketball. Philosophy-wise, give and take, up-tempo, slow down. Both conferences have quick guards. So it's comparable. I think through the 4 and 5, though, they may be a little bigger in the MEAC through the 4 and 5. Probably a little stronger as well.
Any closing remarks? All right. Thank you for joining us.
Appreciate y'all.